Hey guys, welcome back to more Fallout 4, and we have just arrived inside the Institute.
Hello.
Oh, Father, who? Hello?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
How about we don't? Okay, so we're going to put a holotype in here. Downloading. Awesome.
It's stuck.
Darn it. Why are there folders everywhere?
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us.
I have no strong
I'd
opinion
like to
either
show
way.
you that you may have the wrong impression.
You kidnapped our baby. And you killed our husband.
Welcome to the Institute.
Whoa. This is very
This
Resident
is the reality
Evil
of the
secret lab.
Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research,
Why are they
countless
glowing?
experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy.
It is
And our
5 past
actions
10.
are often misinterpreted by...
Is it? Do we even have a clock? No, it's
by those
6:40.
above ground.
Your clock's wrong.
Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
Oh, you think?
I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
That's probably our son, but let me just have a look. A spanner. Yeah, I hope he doesn't mind if I just, you know, take all this stuff. That's nice flowers, nice plates.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Your mother, you dense git.
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Just calm down.
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Broken.
You.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
What the hell?
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
Oh, that's a
just now
synth.
beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father, and welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well,
And where is he?
your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to find.
No, it hasn't.
After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Plot twist.
How is that even...
Oh, well, that's obvious because I
know
was frozen.
This is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10?
I'm not sure if I
60
believe him.
years. That is the reality. And here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being.
Then why not
Walking,
just be happy with
talking,
human
fully
beings?
Articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed
Weird
specimens.
science.
That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts
Except
to
our
shield
son.
themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family.
Our son created the synths.
Me and you.
And what about our dad, who just, you know, got shot?
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years,
Collateral
I never
damage.
questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Why didn't you contact us?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
I don't know what to say.
Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs.
Oh God.
Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I don't know what I want.
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like.
It's not
I
that
assure
bad.
you that you
Some
are
places are
better off
quite
with us.
nice. Sanctuary is really lovely.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yeah.
Yes, well. The world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to
I'm
control
not with the
and
Brotherhood.
destroy anyone who
Officially.
opposes them.
Well,
And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I'll listen to what you have to say.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it.
Ugh,
Meet the people you'll be working with.
no.
You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Oh, I'm so confused. Ooh. A tree. Like an actual tree.
Almost done. Just tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me.
Hey, Doc. They
were
weren't
built
kidding.
pretty well.
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Finding the
I
sun.
just
The main
wanted to find my
objective.
son. And keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be.
No, he's actually quite a
I'll
disappointment.
give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Just looking.
Just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
You know,
I'm good for now.
yeah.
Thanks.
Goodbye then.
It seems pretty self-explanatory.
Greetings.
Go.
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface.
Robotics, bioscience.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Discontinued?
That is correct.
Canteen.
That was my favorite one.
You're here.
Can't we keep it a little longer?
We're all
I will
looking
be happy
forward
to
to
forward
working
your
with you.
request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our
So much stuff for us to take. Is it a terminal? We're not going to get in trouble for this, are we?
Got it.
No, just a cleaning room with stuff.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time. And
Who are you?
Will there be any
once you've
pain?
settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a...
No, you won't. Why does every doctor want to give me a physical?
Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he?
Excuse
I'll
me,
pass along
Doctor.
your message,
Welcome,
Doctor.
welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure that everyone lives a comfortable and productive life. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here. See that you do.
I think... No, this isn't where I started. More storerooms. Okay, that looks suspicious. I'll investigate that after.
Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
Who are you?
Hi.
I'm trying to learn chess. The computer always beats me.
Oh, don't I know it. I've tried playing chess against the computer. Never win. Okay, we talk to you. There's children here. Hello.
I'm not scared of the surface.
Well,
hello.
you should be.
Quentin is such a liar. How would he know what the surface is like? He's never been up there.
Father's a great man. You must be very proud.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
You know, I love my work, but I love being a father even more.
This place is so futuristic but so creepy at the same time. Oh, I'll take that land. Oh, this is a living quarters.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
It's so weird being around simps that don't want to kill me.
To report,
well,
ma'am.
you know, simps. I'm just stealing everyone's lamps.
Call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors
Doctor?
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths. But nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk some sense into them. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here. Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
Ugh, a Corsa.
Greetings, ma'am.
Hello. Lamp. Yeah, I'm only stealing it for the circuitry. It's what I need most. They've got a balcony. And a magazine.
Excellent.
I think these are just mostly sleeping quarters.
Whatever you think I did, I didn't do it. Alice is a liar.
many sections are there? Isn't this where I started? I'm so unbelievably lost right now. I know I came in the elevator, didn't I? I thought I entered through one of these ways.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Ow. And I'm going to end the episode there. Make sure to like and subscribe. I love you all. And I hope I see you in more Fallout 4. Bye.